Here's your vibrational astrology forecast for Sunday, July 14th, 2024. Romance, romance, romance. It's one of the most common questions that I get asked about as an astrologer, and today is a big day in the relationship and romance department, so stick around because today's dominant vibrational astrology energy pattern is brought to you by the Sun, Venus, Neptune, and Uranus, all in the 8th vibration. And the phrase of the day is be open to magical romance. Let me explain. First off, the 8th vibration activates our core motivators and drivers. When something is active in the 8th vibration, it makes us want to do something about it. Now, even if you know nothing about how to read an astrological chart, take a look at what's going on here. There is a lot of activity inside of the 8th vibration, and I'm going to break it down. It involves primarily these 4 planets forming this grand cross. Here's what's happening. First off, we have Venus, which regulates our attraction to beauty. Romance is usually involved here, but it's not only limited to that. It can be attracted to any type of beautiful artistic expression or being in nature, but beauty is front and center. Then we have Uranus, which breaks us out of the routine. It brings a lively spirit. It makes things new because it's focusing on what's here and now in the moment and not worried about the past or the future. Then we have Neptune. What is magical, dreamy, and idealistic for you? And finally, we have the Sun over here, which makes it front and center in our life. So when we combine the energy of these 4 planets inside of this gigantic grand cross, today is a day to be open to experiencing some sort of magical romantic attraction. If you're currently seeking a relationship or romance, something might happen today. If you're in a relationship with someone and have a committed partner, you might end up experiencing some emotions and feelings that help make today extra special. So express them. The thing that I'll warn you about is because of Uranus's involvement here, you want to make sure, especially if you meet someone new, that you don't go all in right away. Uranus has a tendency to do that, and with Neptune's involvement, it tends to make things appear to be very magical and dreamy and the ideal situation for us. And it may very well be, but you want to check that out before you go all in, because not every relationship is the relationship. In addition, I'll mention a couple of other little tidbits here. Saturn is hanging out right up here next to Venus, which means it prompts us to seek real beauty, not the glitz, not the glimmer, etc. We're looking at what is really beautiful and attractive to us, getting rid of superficialities. And finally, we have Mars hanging out down here next to Uranus, which is that planet of action and makes things happen. So it prompts us to want to do something. Maybe you ask someone to go have a cup of coffee. If they ask you, then you got to do your part and say, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot. So lots of great energy happening here today in the 8th vibration, centered around relationships and romance. And one last thing, if romance is not on the table for you and you're not even interested, all is not lost. This pattern can lend itself to be very helpful to diving into any type of artistic pursuit or just hanging out in a beautiful environment so that you could create your own magical, which is Neptune, beautiful and attractive, which is Venus, experience. I know this is a lot, so let me know down below how this is showing up in your world. And as always, thanks for the likes, follows, comments, and shares. If you like these daily forecasts, then you'll love my weekly astro alerts. Link in bio for more information. They're completely free, and I go into much more detail there. Again, check out the link in bio or visit BlueRidgeAstrology.com. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.